At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, folks, we're getting ready to get started here shortly. The teams are taking the field. The Lady Raiders are taking the field, and I don't know if they're going to do another
Probably won't.
national anthem, but we'll be ready for that if they do. And I got Greg Martin here going to be calling the game for me, and so he can read you off the lineups right quick if you want. You want me to do it while you're finishing your hot dog?
Nah, I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's over here cramming his face full of hot dog. Hitting him out.
So for Richland, the starters are going to be number 20, Katie Garner, number 4, Caitlin Bass, number 22, Ava Schrader, number 15, Gracie Braden, number 11, Maggie White, number 18, Bailey Blair, number 8, Callie Hastings, number 14, Sydney Shelton, and number 10, Kristen Garner, and number 33, Abigail Harwell will be the flex. Stepping to the plate for your Lady Cats and leading us off this evening is going to be number 2, Kenzie Griggs. I like our vantage point here, John.
Yeah, I do too. I forgot to reset the scoreboard. How to do that.
All right, Kenzie readies herself in the box, and here's the pitch. That's right down the middle for strike one.
It's going to get chilly here in a minute because that sun's just about gone.
Kenzie looks at ball one in the dirt, so the count runs even at 1-1. Ava Schrader, number 22, is the pitcher for the Lady Raiders. And that catches the inside corner for strike two.
That ball moving a little bit? She jumped back like it was going inside.
She did jump back. It caught that inside corner. So the 1-2 pitch. Kenzie's going to foul that out of play over the first base dugout. Schrader does have good velocity.
Yes, she does. She's pretty quick there on the pitch. She's kind of a tallish girl, so she's got a lot of...
The 1-2 delivery. And that catches the inside corner for strike three. Two inside pitches that caught the corner. And that last one sits down Kenzie Griggs. So stepping to the plate for the Lady Cats is going to be number 12, Lauren Bryant. And that is low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And right down the middle for strike 1. So Lauren is even in the count, 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery. Bryant fouls that back directly to the screen, so she falls behind 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss by Bryant. That's 2 down quickly for the Lady Cats as Jack Keaton's going to step to the plate. 2 outs here, top of the first.
I got confidence that Jack can catch up with this young lady's pitching.
Yeah.
She's pretty quick herself.
And that's right down the middle for strike 1 looking. Schrader's doing a good job of getting ahead in the pitch count. The 0-1 delivery. And that's low and inside for ball 1, so the count runs even at 1-1.
She likes that inside pitch, don't she?
Yeah, she's going to try to live on the corners. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Keaton. Counts now 1-2. Jack's going to be looking for probably something off speed here. And that's going to be fouled out of play over the right field fence. Did somebody get hit up there?
No, it was close. He wasn't expecting it. It hit about 2 feet from him. It scared him.
And the 1-2 delivery. Outside for ball 2. Counts even at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery. Jack's going to foul that out of play again over the first base dugout.
Almost got caught up to it.
She almost has.
She's pushed him off to the left there. She just needs about a half a count.
Yeah, just needs to get her swing just a half tick quicker.
Yep.
The 2-2 delivery. High in the zone. The count runs full, 3-2.
She looked back and
She was questioning it.
Yeah.
She was wondering.
yeah, she was wondering if that was a strike because that was pretty close.
And the 3-2 pitch, and she's going to rip that to right center
my
field.
goodness, that's a good hit.
As the right fielder and center fielder give chase, and it falls
Nice.
between them. So a good 2-out single here by Keaton. And the top of the first, that's going to bring Kelsey Carroll to the plate.
She can catch that for that.
Yes, you did.
That was a good solid hit there.
So Carroll steps to the plate with 2 outs as Keaton is the base runner at first. And a swing and a miss by Carroll, so it counts 0-1.
That was a good pitch to swing at. That was a good pitch. That was right down the center. Maybe a little low for her to swing at. I mean, she got above it a little.
That pitch is high for ball 1, so the count's now 1-1. Jack getting a good lead over there at first. Always love Jack's aggressive base running.
She'll be at third for you know.
And that's going to be fouled down the right field side, out of play. So Carroll's now down 1-2 in the count.
That was a good snag by one of the spectators out there.
Yeah,
Caught it in his chair.
you got to keep your head on a swivel at a ballpark.
That's right.
And the 1-2 pitch. And a
Got
swing and a miss by Carroll. So the Lady Cats do get 1 base runner. And they do strand the runner. So we'll be back with more Lady Cat softball action here in the next few minutes.
For you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Lady Cat softball here from Richland High School. And the stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders is going to be number 20, Katie Gardner. We'll set the defense real quick. Kenzie Griggs on the mound, Isabel Ludicky behind the plate, Kelsey Carroll at third, Gracie Staggs at shortstop, Jack Keaton at second, Blair Bogus at first, Lauren Bryant in right, Kylie Brewer in center. That's going to be lifted to right center field as Bryant and Brewer give chase, and Bryant makes the catch. So one pitch, one out here in the bottom of the first. I always love to see that quick one pitch, one out. So continuing our defense, Kylie Brewer in center and Reagan Cruz in left. And stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders, number 4, Caitlin Bass. And that's inside for ball one. It's narrowly similar to the placement of the Raider pitcher that was called strike against us. Nonetheless, the 1-0 pitch, high for ball two. And the 2-0 delivery. That's going to be grounded right up the middle. Brewer drops to one knee in center field to make sure it doesn't get below her. So the Raiders are in business with a runner at first with one out here in the bottom of the second, or bottom of the first, sorry. Now stepping to the plate, the pitcher, number 22, Ava Schrader.
Is it Bond here, maybe?
Possibly. And that pitch is going to be high for ball one.
There's a swing on that one.
And that's inside for ball two. And the 2-0 delivery. That's going to be fouled back off the screen. Kenzie gets on the strike train there, so the count's now 2-1. The 2-1 delivery. That's going to be fouled back out of play. So Kenzie gets back in the count, runs it even at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery. That's going to be low in the dirt for ball three, so the count runs full. The sun is directly behind the backstop here, so defense looking directly into the sun, all of them shading their faces, and that's going to be ripped to shortstop. So the line drive ripped to shortstop as Staggs makes the play. Staggs makes the play, and then we double up the runner at first, so 2 outs there to end the bottom of the first. Line drive to shortstop at Staggs, and then the throw over to first, and the diving Lady Raider could not make it back to first in time. So we'll be back with more softball action here in the next few minutes.
Wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Was
All right,
it?
folks, we're back.
I'm not complaining. It was
And
fine. It was fine.
I hear you.
You know, it's just like you got bad being
Blair Bogus at the plate.
Right.
And she takes a strike looking.
This is me just telling you as a person, not as a complaining. Where's that cheer?
And Blair Bogus falls behind in the count 0-1. So the 0-1 delivery, she's going to foul that to the first base dugout. And she is behind in the count now 0-2. Schrader for the Lady Raiders has done a good job in the first inning, and now the top of the second. She gets ahead in the count. And the 0-2 delivery. And swing and a miss by Bogus. That's one down for the Lady Cats here at the top of the second as Kylie Brewer steps to the plate. And Brewer fouls that straight back off the screen. And the 0-1 delivery. Schrader throws a changeup, and Kylie's going to pop that up foul to the right field fence as first baseman gives chase, and it falls just out of arm's reach. So Kylie has new life here. And the count is 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Inside for ball one. The 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss by Brewer. So two down quickly for the Lady Cats here in the top of the second as Emma Bryant steps to the plate. Swing and a miss by Bryant.
Should have let that one go a little high.
Yeah, chase that high heat. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for ball one. So the count runs even at 1-1.
She may have trouble with left-handed batters.
She might.
She likes that inside corner on the right-handed batters.
Mm-hmm. The 1-1 delivery. And that's outside as well. So the count's now 2-1. John, it's a beautiful day here in Richland. Not a cloud in the sky.
Yep.
Low to mid 70s. And that pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Three pitches in a row look to be in the same place, but
As soon as that sun dips behind that hill over there,
Yeah,
so it's going to
yeah.
chill eye quick. Sorry about that. Sorry.
and Bryant chases that high heat for the third strike and the third out of the inning. So we will be back with the bottom half of the second inning here in the next few minutes.
Possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Softball here from Richland High School. Kinsey has completed her warm-up pitches and stepping to the plate for Lady Raiders, number 15, Gracie Braden. Kinsey shields her eyes from the sun and gets the call. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen. Kinsey works ahead in the count 0-1. And again, Kinsey shields her eyes from the sun with her glove to get the call from Isabel. The 0-1 delivery. And that's going to be fouled straight back out of play over everybody here. So Kinsey quickly ahead, 0-2 in the count.
Two good pitches.
Yep. Kinsey seems to be finding her groove here. And the payoff pitch. High and outside for ball 1. The 1-2 delivery. High again, so the count runs even at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery. And that's going to be fouled back out of play again. And the 2-2 pitch, that's going to be lined to shortstop. Stacks comes up, makes the throw, and the throw not in time as Braden, the speedy base runner, beats the throw out. So a leadoff single for the Lady Raiders, and that's going to bring number 11, Maggie White, to the plate.
Having some trouble with one of my cameras.
And that pitch catches the top of the zone for strike 1. Braden down there at first, getting an aggressive lead. And the 0-1 pitch, check swing, and that's a foul ball off the screen. So Kinsey gets ahead in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is low and outside for ball 1. And the 1-2 delivery, high for ball 2.
There we go.
And we're back in action here.
For a minute.
The 2-2 delivery. That's going to be lined to shortstop as Stacks comes up, makes the curl throw across the diamond to Bogus for the first out of the inning. So one out here, bottom of the second. Lady Raiders have a runner at 2. Stepping to the plate for Lady Raiders, number 18, Bailey Blair. And that pitch is high for ball 1.
She's a little kind of short, so her strike zone is going to be much smaller than the
Yeah,
average.
smaller zone. And that's going to be fouled down the right field side, out of play. And spectators scatter. And the count's now 1-1. One out here, bottom of the second. Lady Raiders have a runner at 2. The 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be grounded to second base as Keaton comes in, makes the throw to first for the second out of the inning. But that does advance the runner to third. And stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders is going to be number 88, Callie Hastings.
They had 88 on the catcher was 88, the junior high.
Really?
So that's an odd number to have.
Yeah, it is an odd number in softball.
I mean, 2 of them, too.
And that pitch is right down Broadway for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a high fly ball to the first base side as Bogus camps under it, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Raiders strand 1 runner in the bottom of the 2nd. We'll be back with more Lady Cat softball action here in the next few minutes.
Moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Lady Cat softball here from Richland, Tennessee, as Isabel Ludicky steps to the plate. And that's going to be fouled back off or out of play behind the screen.
Go, Isabel, start us off, buddy.
The 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a high fly ball back behind the screen for strike 2 of the at-bat. So Isabel falls behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled back off the screen again. And the 0-2 pitch. That's fouled back off the catcher and the umpire. So catches the catcher's helmet and the umpire's helmet. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing and called strike. Gets past the catcher. And the catcher hustles to the backstop, makes the throw to first for the 1st out of the inning. Now stepping to the plate for Lady Cats, number 11, Gracie Staggs. Yeah, that's right down the middle for strike 1. Schrader has strong command of her pitches early in this ballgame. The 0-1 pitch, low inside for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch, inside corner, called a strike. So the count's now 1-2. Stagg stares down the pitcher. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So quickly, Lady Raiders have 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd as we have now rolled the lineup. And back to the top is Kenzie Griggs stepping to the plate. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen. The 0-1 delivery. Change up, that's going to be lined to shortstop. She comes up, makes the correction to second base. Second baseman comes up with the throw to first for the third
The other
out of the
shortstop.
inning. The other shortstop. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cats at the plate, and we'll be back with the bottom half of the third here in the next few minutes.
However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Richland High School for the Lady Cat softball here as we start the bottom of the third inning. And Griggs brings that first pitch in for a swinging strike. So Griggs ahead in the count 0-1. And the batter for the Lady Rangers, number 14, Sydney Shelton. The 0-1 pitch, high for ball one. So
That was a fast pitch.
Yep.
That glove.
popped that glove, didn't it, John? The 1-1 delivery is going to be a high pop fly out of play, lands on top of the first base dugout. So Griggs ahead in the count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss by Shelton. So Kinsey gets the first out inning of the bottom of the third inning. And now stepping to the plate, number 10, Kristen Gardner. Excuse me. Pitch is fouled back off the screen, so Kinsey again quickly ahead in the count 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. That's going to be fouled down the right field side, out of play. So again, Griggs works ahead in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. That's going to be a high fly ball to shallow center field as Brewer gives chase, calls everybody off, and secures the catch for the second out of the inning. And the Lady Raiders have now rolled their batting lineup as they bring number 20, the leadoff, Katie Gardner, to the plate. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Kinsey Griggs getting in a groove here. And she squares the bunt, and
Did she offer?
she offered the bunt. Apparently she did pull it back. It looked like
Just look at
it
the
looked
pitch
like
was
it
faster.
looked like it could have been a called strike anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a ball. So 1-0 pitch inside for
And that
strike number 1. That looks like that may have
Yeah,
been
same
a
pitch.
makeup call.
Yeah. No, that was a good pitch. I don't think it was the same pitch as the
No.
first one too.
So the count's now 1-1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 3rd. And Gardner squares the bunt again, and the Lady Cats from the corners charge, as they're supposed to. Shadows are starting to creep across the infield here. And that's going to be a lazy fly ball as Keaton from her second base position in full stretch makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So we will be back with more Lady Cat softball action here in the next few minutes.
Making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Richland High School for Lady Cat softball action, as we're here in the top of the 4th with Lauren Bryant stepping to the plate. And Bryant steps into the box, stares down the pitcher, and that pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. That's going to be grounded to second base as she comes up, makes the throw to the first baseman for the 1st out of the inning. So Lady Cats have 1 out here in the top of the 4th with Jack Keaton stepping to the plate. Over there? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. And Keaton's going to foul that back. Out of play over the screen. Good aggressive swing there on the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Change up, and that's going to be grounded slowly to first as the first baseman fields it. Sprints over to the bag, steps on it to get the 2nd out of the inning. Jack made that very close as she hustled down the line there. And now the Lady Cats have 2 outs here in the top of the 4th with Kelsey Carroll stepping to the plate. And a swing and a miss by Carroll. She settles in, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss again by Carroll, so she falls behind in the count 0-2. Mm-hmm. And the 0-2 delivery outside for ball 1. Count is now 1-2. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. And an inside pitch that is fouled, and the catcher does catch it, so that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Cats get no base runners on in the top of the 4th, and we'll be back with more Lady Cat softball action.
You, the viewer. It is completely free and there will At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And Kenzie Griggs has completed her warm-up pitches, so we're ready for the bottom of the fourth action here. As the Lady Raiders bring to the plate number 4, Caitlin Bass. Sun still on the infield as Griggs shields her face from it to get the sun. And she throws that right down the middle for strike number 1. In the 0-1 pitch, changeup. And that's going to be lined to left center field as Brewer gives chase. And the diving catch by Brewer there to make the first out of this inning. Great effort there by Brewer to secure that catch. And as a pitcher, you got to love to see your defense have your back like that. So what looked like a base hit for the Raiders, Brewer robs it on the full extension layout catch. And the first pitch swing and a miss by Ava Schrader as Griggs gets ahead in the count 0-1. The 0-1 delivery is high for ball 1. Griggs shields her face from the sun once again in the 1-1 delivery. And that's going to be fouled back out of play. Several balls have left this ballpark, John, but it's just been the wrong fence.
Yeah. Oh, we're a lot closer to this.
I do like the setup here. The spectating area is elevated and the field sits below the spectators. So everybody's got a good vantage point here.
Of course, the bathroom's a mile and a half away.
Yeah, that is very true.
That's unfortunate for everyone.
That last pitch was called a ball, so the 2-2 delivery is a changeup high for ball number 3. And the 3-2 delivery, fouled back off the screen and out of play. Never seen that before. Fouled off the screen and out of play.
Climbed up the fence. Apparently, had a lot of spin on it.
And the 3-2 delivery, that's going to be lined to left center field. That is going to find the gap as it one hops into the fence. Brewer throws into Staggs at the cutoff. And a 1-out double for Schrader here in the bottom of the 4th. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 6, M.K. Butler.
I've got used to not swapping.
M.K. Butler.
Getting swapped. Something going on over in left field. I apologize for that.
One out here, bottom of the 4th. Lady Raiders have a runner at second base on the double by Schrader. And that pitch is going to be a fly ball to left center field, and that's going to get over the fence. So a 2-run home run by number 15, Gracie Braden. No, first pitch.
Was it? Oh,
Yep.
I'm the other girl. That's right, my bad. I forgot to clear it. I'm
Yeah.
not paying attention. Half asleep. I'm thinking about getting this stuff packed up and getting out of here. I see all these vehicles down here. I should be able to get my vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the Lady Raiders go ahead 2-0 on the two-run blast by Braden. Now stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders, number 11, Maggie White. And Kinsey falls behind in the count 2-0. Hey, my bucket's back there if you want to sit on it.
if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the first home run given up this year?
Yeah, I believe so. And that's going to be ripped to left field as it hits the top of the fence. And it got to the fence so quickly, and Reagan Cruz was able to get it back in that they held Maggie White to a single on that hit.
That was a frozen rope.
Yeah, that was a shot. Now stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders, number 18, Bailey Blair. And it appears that the Lady Raiders, this second time through, are getting their timing on Kinsey. And it appears we're going to have a pinch runner here. And it appears to be,
10.
I think, number 6 again, MK Butler. Now, they did courtesy run number 6, MK Butler, for the pitcher, Schrader. And now they're putting her back in to run for number 11, Maggie White. Coach Blackwell's checking on that because I don't think that is allowable since she was already a courtesy runner. So the situation and issue has been rectified as MK Butler was tied to Ava Schrader as the courtesy runner as she's the pitcher. So 11, Maggie White, right, Coach Blackwell heads up over there. Maggie White reassumes her position at first base on her single off the left field fence. And stepping to the plate, number 18, Bailey Blair. And Blair's going to rip that down the right field line as it's going to fall foul with Lauren Bryant giving chase. So Kinsey gets ahead in the count 0-1. Isabel looks to the dugout to Coach Cruz for the pitch sign, relays that over to Griggs. And the 0-1 delivery. It's going to be a pitch to the inside corner. That's going to be ripped back up the middle as Griggs gets a glove on it, but can't quite corral it, and it gets past the diving Stags at shortstop. So the Lady Raiders now have runners at 1 and 2 with one out here. Bottom of the fourth, and that brings number 88, Callie Hastings, to the plate. And that pitch is a called strike. And the 0-1 delivery is high for ball one. The 1-1 pitch, low in the dirt for ball 2. A 2-1 delivery, high for ball 3. Maybe they were, Scott. And the 3-1 pitch is going to be lofted to right field as Bryant camps under it, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders, number 14, Sydney Shelton. So Lady Cats now have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And that pitch is low and inside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. That's going to be grounded to shortstop as Stacks comes up, throws over to third for the force for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Raiders get on the board with a 2-run home run by Gracie Braden. And that brings our score to 2-0 as we go into the top of the 5th. We'll be back for more Lady Cat softball action.
Videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Lady Cat softball action here from Richland High School as Blair Bogus steps to the plate. And swinging a miss by Bogus. She was guarding against that inside pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss again by Bogus, so she gets behind in the count 0-2. And the payoff pitch by Schrader. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. So 3 straight pitches, 3 swings and a miss by Bogus for the first out of the top of the 5th as Kylie Brewer steps to the plate for Lady Cats. And that changeup is going to be grounded to shortstop as the shortstop comes across, makes the throw to a stretching first baseman. And she is called out, but Coach Keaton is gonna call time and talk to Coach John to see if the first baseman pulled her foot. So Coach John's gonna go out there and talk to the first base umpire, make his appeal. And we are gonna have a conference by the 2 umpires to see if the plate umpire saw anything different to overturn this call. And the umpires are discussing it.
If he changes the call, he has to turn his TWS and lay hat backwards.
Right. So we're getting an explanation to Coach Blackwell by the first base umpire. And the base runner is called out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the top of the 5th. Yeah.
That's all.
You bring my sweatshirt?
Well, no, she's bringing this first.
Okay.
I told her something to me. I said, get 9 of the white black jackets. She got them all. She didn't know they were split. I mean, she didn't know.
So the home plate umpire is talking to Coach Keaton, telling him that he cannot have any kind of conversation with the first base umpire, and Coach Keaton trying to plead his case that he was just having conversation, telling the kid he did a good job. So that pitch was fouled back, so the count is now that pitch high for ball one, so the count's now 1-1. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen as Emma falls behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 delivery outside for ball 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Emma's going to foul that back out of play as it gets over our heads here from our point. And the count remains 2-2. The 2-2 delivery low outside for ball 3, so the count runs full 3-2. The 3-2 delivery is going to be fouled straight back off the screen. Emma's battling at this at bat. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Lady Raiders on top, 2-0. And that's going to be fouled out of play down the left field line. And the 3-2 pitch changeup is a called strike, relatively high in the zone. And we'll be back with more Lady Cat softball action.
There will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Lady Cat softball action here from Richland High School, as Kenzie Griggs has completed her warm-ups here, and we're ready for bottom of the 5th action as the Lady Raiders bring number 10 Kristen Garner to the plate. And that first pitch is going to be lined to center field as Brewer gets over Brewer's head, and the throw to third is going to be offline. So a lead-off triple by Kristen Garner to start this bottom of the 5th inning. And now stepping to the plate for the Lady Lady Raiders number 10, Katie Garner. And coaches are bringing the defense in, expecting maybe a bunt here. And she does square, but pulls back. You gonna put my jacket on? The 1-0 delivery, and Garner squares again, but pulls back. So the count's now 2-0. And the 2-0 delivery is in there for a strike call on the inside corner. The count's now 2-1. Lady Raiders have a runner at third on this stand-up triple by Kristen Garner. 2-1 delivery inside for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch, and that's going to be grounded to shortstop as Sags checks the runner at third, makes the throw across the diamond for the first out of the inning. Good job by Staggs there to check that runner, hold her at 3, and the strong arm to make the throw across the diamond for the first out. Now stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders is number 4, Caitlin Bass. Coaching staff hollering at the defense that we are going to come home with the ball. And that pitch is high for ball 1. Griggs gets her sign from Ludicky. And the 1-0 delivery, high for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Count runs 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, high and outside for ball 3. The 3-1 delivery, that's going to be a slow roller to shortstop. Correction to second base, and to throw home, not in time, as Keaton fielded it and came home with it. And the runner from third base, Kristen Gardner, gets in on the slide safely. So now the Lady Raiders on top 3-0 here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Now stepping to the plate for Lady Raiders, number 22, Ava Schrader. And she looks at ball 1 high. And that pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1. So the count now runs even at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery, inside to outside curve as that catches the outside corner to run the count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch, and that goes outside for ball 2, so the count's now even at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch gets her to chase the high heater for strike 3, swing and a miss. So the Lady Cats are now have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th as the Lady Raiders bring to the plate number 15, Gracie Braden. Gracie was the one who hit the 2-run home run last inning. And that's going to be grounded to second base as Keaton comes up, makes the throw to first base for the third out of the inning. And we'll be back with more Lady Cat softball action here in the next few minutes.
To take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And the first pitch falls in there for strike one on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. High heat as Isabel gives chase, so falls behind in the count 0-2. And the 0-2 delivery is outside for ball one. The 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be fouled back over the screen, out of play. And the 1-2 delivery catches the inside corner for strike three. So one out here, top of the sixth as Gracie Staggs steps to the plate. And Staggs is going to fist that off to the second base side, and Schrader covers the bag from the flip of the first baseman. So two outs here. And the top of the sixth with Kenzie Griggs stepping to the plate. And that first pitch catches the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 delivery inside as that brushes Kenzie back off the plate as they called ball, so the count's now 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery, Griggs grounds that back to the pitcher Schrader. She makes the throw across the diamond for the third out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Schrader, and we'll be back for the bottom half of this sixth inning. And you're watching Lady Cat softball.
You want out?
And welcome back to Lady Cat softball action here from Richland High School as your Lady Cats are down 3-0 as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for the Lady Raiders is number 11, Maggie White. And she looks at ball 1 high. And she's going to line that to right center field as Lauren Bryant and Kylie Brewer give chase. Brewer's going to come up and make the throw to second, and it is not in time as Maggie White in with the leadoff double. And we're going to have a pinch runner, number 6, M.K. Butler. And number 18, Bailey Blair, squares around for the bunt, and she fouls it back to the screen here. So she falls behind in the count 0-1. And again, she squares the bunt and fouls it back, so she falls behind in the count 0-2.
After this half inning, I'm going to show the replay of
The play
play.
at first, where Brewer was called out.
Yeah. As soon as this inning's over, or this half inning.
So the 0-2 delivery, high for ball 1. And the 1-2 pitch outside for ball 2. The count runs even at 2-2. And that's going to be lined to first base as Bogus snatches it out of air for the first out of the inning. A hard hit down the first baseline, but Bogus tall enough to stretch that full frame to make that catch. So 1 out here, bottom of the 6th, as the Lady Raiders have a runner on second base in M.K. Butler. Now stepping to the plate for Lady Raiders, number 88, Callie Hastings. And that pitch is low for ball 1. And the 1-0 delivery. Change up on the inside corner for strike 1. And the 1-1 delivery, high for ball 2. Count runs 2-1. Hastings steps to the plate. Isabel Ludicky relays the sign to Griggs. And the 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3. That temperature drops quickly when that sun goes down. A swing and a miss on the 3-1 delivery, so the count runs full at 3-2. And that's going to be a slow grounder to Kelsey Carroll at third. She makes the throw across the diamond for the second out of the inning, but that does advance the runner to third. So the Lady Cats here with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, as that brings number 14, Sydney Shelton, to the plate. And that's going to be a hit by pitch on the left elbow. Now stepping to the plate, number 10, Kristen Gardner. And the runner does take off from first, but no throw because we got the runner at third. So the Lady Raiders with runners at second and third. That pitch was called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing. And that's high for ball one. And the 1-1 delivery. That's going to be grounded to second base as Keaton comes up, makes the throw to Bogus at first for the third out of the inning. So the Lady Raiders strand 2 runners, and we'll be back for more Lady Cat softball. Oh, correction. We're going to have a replay of the argued call by Coach Blackwell as Kylie Brewer was called out on the play at first.
Oop, wrong one. I messed up.
We muted.
That was something else.
Thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee.
I don't know what I did. I messed up.
Are we live?
Moment and thank my
Welcome back to Lady Cat softball action here from Richland High School as your Lady Cats are down to their last 3 outs of this ball game. As Lauren Bryant steps to the plate and she looks at ball one. And that's going to be the line to the left field as the left fielder gives chase, and that one hops into the fence is a leadoff double by Bryant here to start us off in the top of the 7th. So good leadoff double. Good leadoff double there by Bryant to get these Lady Cat bats awake. And this top of the 7th as Keaton steps to the plate for the Lady Cats. And that's going to be fouled back out of play over the first base dugout. The 0-1 delivery, a changeup that's going to be fouled and hits Jack in the leg. So Schrader ahead in the count, 0-2. And a high heater swing and a miss for strike 3 of the at-bat. 1 out here as the Lady Cats are down to their final 2 outs as Kelsey Carroll steps to the plate. And that fastball is high for ball 1. So with one swing of the bat here, Kelsey Carroll potentially could tighten this ball game. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen as the count runs even at 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss by Carroll as she falls behind in the count 1-2.
Swinging for the fans, huh?
The 1-2 delivery. High for ball 2. Good discipline there by Carroll. Lay off that high heat. 2-2 pitch. High again for ball 3. So Kelsey has worked the count back full at 3-2. Lauren Bryant stands on second after her leadoff double. A change-up grounded to shortstop as the shortstop makes the throw across the diamond to 1 for the first out, but that does advance the runner to third. So Kelsey Carroll does her job, makes contact, advances the runner to third. So two outs here in the bottom or top of the second. Good grief. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and Lady Cats are down to their last out as Bogus steps to the plate, and that is going to be called a low for ball 1. And that ball is going to be fouled back out of play, and that's going to run the count even at 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery. That's going to be grounded to shortstop, and she boots it, so that is going to plate 1 run as Bogus is safe at first. So the Lady Cats get that goose egg off the board. Scores now 3-1, top of the 7th. Lady Cats have 2 outs as Kylie Brewer steps to the plate. Swing and a miss by Brewer. And Brewer calls time as Schrader was taking her time on the mound. So we'll reset things here. And Brewer steps in the box. She's ready. And the 0-1 delivery is going to be fouled back off the screen as Brewer gets behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, and that's going to be a high fly ball that's going to get out of play over the third base dugout. So Kylie is getting her timing down on Schrader's pitch. Just needs to straighten it out, and we'll see what happens here. The 0-2 delivery. It's going to be a changeup grounded to shortstop for the third out of the inning, and that's going to be the ball game. So your final score, Lady Raiders 3, your Wayne County High School Lady Cats 1. We'll be back with a short recap here in the next few minutes.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Richland High School as your Lady Cats fall to the Lady Raiders here 3-1, and just a tough night at the plate for your Lady Cats as they really couldn't get anything going until the top of the 7th as they plated 1 run, but the Lady Raiders got on the board with a 2-run shot home run by 15 Gracie Braden, and they later plated another run to bring the score to 3. So your Lady Cats fall here in Richland 3-1 to the Lady Raiders. And your next opportunity to see your Lady Cats in action will be this coming Thursday. And let's see where that ball game will be. That will be at Santa Fe High School in a doubleheader. First pitch will be 5 p.m. So your Lady Cats fall here at Richland High School to the Lady Raiders by a score of 3-1. And you've been watching Lady Cat softball here. And we thank you for tuning in.